Fair trade is a global movement and market-based approach that aims to promote ethical and sustainable practices in international trade. The fundamental goal of fair trade is to create equitable partnerships between producers in developing countries and consumers in more affluent regions. The movement focuses on improving the social, economic, and environmental conditions of small-scale farmers, artisans, and workers, particularly those in the Global South. Key principles and mechanisms of fair trade and how it supports ethical practices in trade include: fair prices. Fair trade ensures that producers receive a fair and stable price for their products. This price is often higher than the market price and covers the cost of production, providing producers with a decent living wage. Direct trading relationships. Fair trade emphasizes direct trading relationships between producers and buyers. This reduces the role of intermediaries, allowing producers to negotiate better prices and build long-term partnerships. Community development. Fair trade supports community development projects funded by a portion of the fair trade premium. These projects may include building schools, healthcare facilities, or infrastructure that benefits the entire community. Environmental sustainability. Fair trade encourages environmentally sustainable practices. Producers are often required to follow eco-friendly farming methods, such as organic agriculture, to minimize the environmental impact of production. No child labor or forced labor. Fair trade certification prohibits the use of child labor and forced labor in the production process. This ensures that products are made under humane and ethical conditions. Gender equality. Fair trade promotes gender equality by advocating for equal opportunities for women in the production process. Women are often empowered to take leadership roles in cooperatives, and efforts are made to address gender-based discrimination. Transparency and traceability. Fair trade organizations prioritize transparency in their supply chains. Consumers can trace the origin of fair trade products and verify that they adhere to ethical standards. Fair trade premium. A fair trade premium is an additional sum of money paid for fair trade products. This premium is invested in community development projects chosen by the producers themselves, fostering economic and social improvements. Worker empowerment. Fair trade aims to empower workers by promoting democratic decision-making processes within producer organizations. Workers have a voice in the decisions that affect their lives and workplaces. Certification and standards. Fair trade certification ensures that products meet specific social, economic, and environmental standards. Certifying bodies assess and verify that producers comply with fair trade principles. Consumer awareness. Fair trade initiatives raise consumer awareness about the ethical and social implications of their purchasing choices. Consumers are encouraged to support products that align with fair trade principles. Global movement and advocacy. Fair trade operates as a global movement with advocacy efforts aimed at influencing trade policies and promoting fair and ethical practices on a larger scale. The movement engages with governments, businesses, and consumers to create a more just and sustainable global trading system. Diversification of products. Fair trade encourages the diversification of products beyond traditional commodities. This allows producers to explore new markets and reduce their dependence on a single crop. Fair trade certification is granted by various organizations, and products carrying the fair trade label signify that they have been produced and traded in accordance with fair trade principles. The movement has grown over the years, with fair trade products ranging from coffee and tea to textiles, handicrafts, and beyond. By supporting fair trade, consumers contribute to a more ethical and socially responsible global trade system that prioritizes the well-being of producers and the planet.